Roman bathhouses for bathing and relaxing were a common feature of Roman cities throughout the empire. The often huge bath complexes included a wide diversity of rooms offering different temperatures and facilities such as natios or large open-air swimming pools and places to read, relax, and socialize. Roman baths, with their need for large open spaces, were also important drivers in the evolution of architecture, offering the first dome structures in classical architecture. The bath complexes at Pompeii consisted of three different bath types. A visitor could use a cold bath, the frigidarium, a warm bath, the tepidarium, and a hot bath, the caldarium. A visitor would likely spend some time in each of these before he would leave. The caldarium and tepidarium required a way of heating up the water. This was done by using a furnace in the hypocaust system, which carried the heat around the complex, and this was kept and maintained by slaves. Walls could also provide heating with the insertion of hollow rectangular tubes or tubuli, which carried the hot air provided by the furnaces. Romans, before entering the main areas of the baths, would take off their clothes in the opitarium. Many would exercise to work up a sweat before moving into the tepidarium, which would prepare him for the caldarium, which was more or less like a modern sauna. They would get clean by putting oil on their skin and then scraping it off with a metal scraper called a strigil. The Stabian baths in Pompeii, along with other bathhouses in the empire, were a place for socializing. Friends would meet up at the baths to talk, have meals. Sometimes men would hold business meetings or discuss politics. And sometimes the baths would be free, as politicians or the emperor would pay for the public to attend. Roman houses had water supply via lead pipes. However, these pipes were taxed according to their size, so many houses had just a basic supply and could not hope to rival a bath complex. Therefore, for personal hygiene, people went to the local baths, as baths were very cheap. Romans built aqueducts to carry fresh water from lakes or rivers to the cities and baths. A large bathhouse complex would also contain an exercise area, the palaestra, a swimming pool, and a gymnasium, while larger cities would have several public bathhouses. The earliest surviving dome in Roman architecture is from the frigidarium of the Stabian baths at Pompeii, which dates to the 2nd century BCE. Some other famous Roman bathhouses are in Bath, England, where the baths were built on hot springs that were said to have healing powers. The baths of Diocletian were the largest baths in Rome. Built in 306 AD, the baths could hold 3,000 people and covered an area of over 30 acres. Roman bathhouses across the empire were immense and outstanding complex structures designed for bathing, relaxing, and socializing. The Romans believed the baths were essential to the Roman civilization and that they were an example of their superiority and power. The Roman baths were an important part of daily life in ancient Rome's architectural and social role, since it fulfilled Romans' concern about health and cleanliness, as well as allowed all social classes to mix freely, relax, communicate, and bathe, while being drivers of the evolution of architecture.